Hey guys, today we're going to be playing Stardew Valley for episode number 2. I started the other day, I started a new character, and I'm going to tell you the backstory on him real quick. Oh wait, my bad. Okay, the guy's name is Waylon. Got a ton of characters. His name is Waylon. It's day 5 of spring already, year 1, and here's the story. Waylon had finally set out on his own for the very first time at the age of 17. His parents decided that it was time for him to begin a life of his own without the security and backbone of their paycheck. Waylon's dad is the first one to push him out of the nest. He finally got his wish after 1 year of pushing. His wife was very upset with his demands and didn't approve. However, she wasn't in any authority of the house rules. Waylon lived without a home for several months. He went to a library and a courthouse to find ancestors or someone else to help him on his journey. Being thrown out with little information and money can be devastating and possibly lethal if one cannot manage his own survival. Waylon learned that his great-great-grandfather owned a farm on the far west coast nearly 2,000 miles away. He was able to call the surrounding village, though not the house. As it has set to rot for several decades, it was in the worst shape imaginable. The farm was grown up with weeds. The greenhouse was destroyed. Obsolete technology and barely noticeable near the South Woods. The farm was known as the Wilderness Farm due to the overgrown trees, bushes, and nature. It also gave an eerie vibe since Waylon's grands had passed away and his body was recovered in the river near the mines. Gossip says that he died from the fatigue in the mines. In the mines, or he just got depressed with his job and life, accidentally falling into the water. Time had passed, and Waylon called the mayor, whom greeted him with open arms. The mayor was pleased to hear from him, immediately sending out a plane to him. Upon arrival, Waylon had toured the worn down ruins of the farm. The mayor and the village alike were very happy to see him take over. The deal was to build a new farm that's highly successful and to drive away the popular consumerism like the factory in town. The village needs the farm for fresh produce products and to keep the southern charm that has been around for centuries. It's time for Waylon to shine. Last time we grown parsnips, we harvest them, cut down trees and cleared out some space. We met villagers and donated to the museum and obtained the fishing pole, began planting potatoes and beans, and made wood chests for our materials and collections. Growing potatoes is what gets you the most money, in my opinion. Okay, so our mine's open now. I wish I had my good watering can. I actually thought I harvested these already, I guess not. Here's the tip that I've come up with one time. You see all this grass around here? Not these little things, like not the weeds or whatever, but the actual grass. The grass over here, you should actually keep that just in case. Not just in case, but once you have enough money and enough wood to actually get your place, to get your, like, horses and stuff, get them a place to live, then you can be able to cut it, and you'll get endless supplies of food. I first saved up for some silos, and then I put a bunch of silos there. Honestly, started cheating on here one time by downloading mods and all that stuff, but I've pretty much made it a thing now that I'm never going to do that again. I might do it one time to show you what it looks like, but probably not. Cheating made the game so much worse, and that was not something I wanted to do again. Let's see. Better stuff in there. We started making friends and stuff, but we're trying to make friends. I don't know whether I'm going to get him married to Haley or either another villager. Honestly, I don't care if it's another man or not. Okay, now my cats are gone. But anyways, the town hall is now going to be open, and then after that, I haven't played it in a while, but after that we're going to have to figure out. Haley's ignoring me. But after that, we're going to have to find the actual wizard because he helps us get ready for the tasks. And I'll try to finish tasks because that's what we need to be doing for him to actually save the village or town area. I was looking for flowers to get her one, but there it is. Already gave her a flower. Guess I'll go find somebody else. Okay, I wasted all my money now, but well, what I'm saying about harvesting or planting potatoes, you actually get tons of money from doing it. Because when you reap the crops, there's only some would only give you like one, like the is that what's called, parsnips or whatever. You usually get one of those, but if you garden, like if you plant the potatoes, then you'll get tons of crops because it gives you more than one potato. I do the same thing with blueberries. Also, another thing, if you start losing your health or whatever, this goes for when you're in mines, but actually it's the same thing with, like, what's it called? Doing regular day tasks. You need to make you need to craft yourself a field snack. You can do those pretty good. And they'll, like, get you, fill you up your energy or whatever. I don't have enough near what I need, but maybe for my, what it's called, building, I need more stuff for my building. And we also need to um, build, what's it called? Build the bridge to the other side of the beach. Also, going to the beach and actually selling all the stuff that you see on the beach, it can get you really, get you quite a bit of money too. I usually do that when I start, which I haven't done yet because I don't have a big backpack. I'm gonna try to show you all how to get more cash. Like right now, it don't look like it's much, but it'll actually grow much more once we actually get to harvest our stuff. I wish I could get to the point where I could what's it called? I forget so much. So I can make fertilizer, because when you make more fertilizer, as you've seen, I may have had a star on one of my things. When you have a gold or a silver star on your item, that means that it's high quality, and the higher the quality is, the more stuff you get. I mean, like, the more points you get. Points, I mean, like cash, whatever. And then finding these worms, you can get tons of stuff, whether it be supplies or... Well, apparently there's nothing here. Okay, we're finally building the bridge. See, and grabbing as much coral. All this coral right here will give you like tons of cash. You'll see in a second. I'm surprised it has this much, because when you find other ones, like other days, sometimes if you go every day, like, it'll lack it, and you just have to keep on waiting until they get more again. See, you can get gold and everything else by digging up worms. As for now, I kind of would sell the gold, but actually when you get gold like this, you need to stuff like clams and all that stuff I found on the beach, you have to sell that, or I would sell that, because there's no really any other use for it. Well, clay you actually need for like building. Saving the clay, the wood, the stones, and the gold ores and stuff, apparently, not apparently, but later on, now I can get fertilizer for this, but what I was saying earlier is later on you'll have to do a lot of building, so saving those materials is the best. See, just from foraging that stuff that we found at the beach and stuff, it gave us about 700 coins. The daily task will get a little bit tedious after a while, because it's basically the same thing over and over and over, but I guess that's part of the fun thing about it. This game is like one of the most relaxing games ever. I actually went and missed when Stardew was announced in 2016, or I mean released in 2016. It was like January. I got like this game in like exactly when it came out, around a week after, and I loved it. Like, I actually didn't have enough money, so I had to like beg my parents, which is pretty sad when I'm a college student. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, I've been watching this creator, not watching, but like, well, yeah, I kind of read up on his stuff. I knew he was doing this project for a long time, and thank goodness he finally released it. He's one of the most talented people, or video game designers that I know. I can't believe he did all of this by himself. Now we need to see if I can build. Okay, we can build a chest. I usually put a chest over here once we get food, because sometimes I would save all my vegetables and put it in there, and at the end of the season I would put it in a box, but I'll do that later on. Right now we need just a chest for all of our materials. But now to get money we need to go foraging again. And then another tip is, you can take tap barrels when you start getting sap from the trees, put them on these trees or anywhere else around town, because I mean it'll save you room for you to have other things on your farm. I wish we could like expand the farm more, and I'm hoping that'll be released soon. Oh, and digging in the trash can, you can find different things. Sometimes you can even sell it. But stuff like this, trash, we don't need that. See, this is what happens when you harvest it. Sometimes it takes a day or two for the stuff to come back. Enough for you to sell more. But the best thing to do is check the whole beach. We're gonna go get some more seeds and we'll do that. But that's good right here. That's we're gonna buy a lot more things. Sometimes even buying seeds in stock will give you a lot more stuff too. I know it looks like we're wasting a lot of money, but it'll work out. It's best to grow cauliflower seeds as soon as you can, since it takes 12 days. I'm kind of risking it right now, but since I don't have much energy right now. Actually, even over here, going through here is good for foraging items. Going in the woods and stuff is good because you can get like different types of fruits sometimes. Yeah, right now I'm just gonna skip to the next day. The fruits, I usually sometimes make a chest until you can actually get a kitchen. Then you can save up all the fruits and then use them to bring into the mine. Sometimes I like save up to like 40 or more. The mine is really hard. But yeah, when I first started the game, I made a huge garden, like it expanded everywhere. I used to, even like when before I started playing this, like my first obsession was Harvest Moon as a child, and doing tons of farming like this. I mean, like, not farming, yeah, I guess whatever you can call it. I found out that doing plants and stuff is like the best way to get money. I guess we'll check this real quick and then we'll be back. I guess I'll quit for a while. I'll actually do a lot more of this offline, and then I'll kind of like tell you what happens in the next episode. But I'll write down all the tips and tricks down below so you can get more money like I am. But yeah, again, eventually we'll get multiplayer on here. It'll take probably quite a while. Till he actually releases it. He's been talking about it for probably a year or so. But once they do, we can actually actually want to get more friends on here and stuff. So if you want to add me on Steam, please feel free to. My username is MATTHALOU, and I'll write that down there too. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone who watches, and please feel free to comment other ideas or other games that you'd like me to do. I'm RetroTech96, so that means I made it mostly because I'm going to do a lot of retro videos and do game reviews and all that. So, but yeah, please subscribe.